to the one and only, the greatest of great, the mightiest of mighty. We are here, and we are Reckless Banter. My name's Rain.
My name's Michelle.
My name's Jeff.
Did you forget? Oh, it's my turn.
Great turn. You guys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day.
Let me tell you my bad story.
Okay, let's
we're
get right into it.
going right into it.
I didn't want to talk about the weather or nothing.
No.
No
Okay.
small talk.
What were you going to
No,
say?
I was, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. First derailment. Anyways, what's going on, guys?
Going off the rails on a crazy
Train.
train. Too bad we can't play that when it starts up.
Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't
Would
it?
it not?
Yeah. we could
That's how it starts out.
we could record our own version and play
Yeah.
it. That'd be cool.
You two get in the
Or make an
recording
AI.
studio.
I think we could do it. Crazy train.
Yep.
Okay.
Good old
God.
Ozzy.
So we,
How you guys been? I feel like it's been a while.
good. We've been moving stuff over to Dallas.
Oh yeah, so you're moving now.
Yep, we're moving over there into Jeff's house, our house. It's getting used to saying our house and not Jeff's house, or like I say your house.
So it's a house,
Yes,
not an apartment.
right.
Cool. So
Cool. Like cool if you pee your pants.
yeah. So you're moving there.
Yeah.
How much more stuff you got?
I mean, mainly it's just the stuff going in storage now. We've
Okay.
moved most of our basic living.
I mean, did you really move anything from your house to his house?
Yeah, we had everything at my house. So we had to move stuff
Everything.
in
Did you
there.
not have anything, Jeff?
It was all at my house. Not his
No.
furniture and stuff,
yeah.
but
I
like
I mean,
our,
as far as my stuff, I had clothes over.
yeah, like
Okay.
But
daily
she had to
living
move her
things.
clothes and all her.
Do you rent your
Stuff.
house or own your house?
I rent.
Okay.
Yeah, we're there
Yeah.
until we can buy.
I rent because it's so cheap.
Oh yeah, we talked about this
Yeah,
before. I remember.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, he
that
got
I-
in at a good
that I-
time,
I-
and
It was
he's
right
got a good
before
landlord.
Grandmothered in.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's grandfathered,
it
but
is
nobody.
grandfather.
nobody said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's a house to rent.
Yeah.
Let's
Great.
rent it,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm looking for a place to rent right now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want to rent forever.
Well, no,
when you
definitely not.
When you get to
But-
my age, you start to realize it's like,
We're not that far away.
Yeah, really. I mean, like,
well, I
We're not that
know,
far away.
but at the same time, if you would ask me this like 2 or 3 years ago, I was
True.
like, oh, I don't care, I'll rent forever.
I've cared forever. Like, I've always wanted my own house, but
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've just never been. I was like a D student when I was in high school,
Yeah.
and I think that reflects
So
on my.
here's the thing: my dad, he's rented for years where he's at now.
Mhm.
He rented, and the old man that his landlord that owned the house, he passed away. Anyway, the guy's son took over, and he basically told my dad that he's no longer going to rent it. Like you either buy it or get the fuck out.
Damn.
And he literally gave him like a very short period of time, and my dad had to sell off stuff and get enough money to put down to be able to buy the house and this and that. And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to be like 55 years old, paying this good rent, and all of a sudden, like,
I mean, it could change at any time,
Get
yeah.
out.
Well,
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
not even just that though. Like, you live in somebody else's house. Yes, it's your things in there, and your landlord
Yeah.
doesn't bother you. But you can't
It's not
ever
my
do
house.
anything. You can't.
no.
If you put any kind of money into that house, you're out that money.
I'm out
You're
of that
just
money.
Out.
If
Like,
Well, if,
wanna-
if you're renting, you shouldn't expect to live there forever anyway.
well, but people do. People don't
People
ever.
do.
Some people don't
Yeah.
want to settle down and buy a house in one area because they
I mean,
want to
like,
move
I
around.
know,
Like,
but
we
I
talked
feel
to-
like that's something you should know is
Well-
going into it. Like you can't.
Yeah, you
Unless
can't.
it's an apartment or something.
Well,
you
like
know?
we talked about Briggs. It would be cool to have a fenced-in backyard.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay, and he would be like, "Yeah, go ahead, do what you want."
It just benefits him. No
but
wonder.
it benefits him. Like when I leave, I can't take the fence with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's just the
don't
housing
know.
market right now that sucks. The
everything
prices houses
changed.
are selling for.
The whole housing thing changed, and I think people are living where it's cheapest that they can get, no matter what it is. If you're renting, whatever. But ultimately, the goal is to buy your own house, because you don't want to be like retired and be 70 years old and you're paying rent. You know what I mean? Like you kind of want to have this goal of like, okay, I'm 70 years old. I only have 2 years left to pay on the mortgage, or I'm paid off, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But at the same time, like if my roof goes out or my AC goes out,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about that.
That's the price you pay as a homeowner, and
There you
I
go.
think it depends on the person. You know, it depends on how they care to live their life. I would like to own a house, but
Yeah.
you know,
That's the ultimate goal for us, is to own a house, but not settle for just anything because it's affordable.
Yeah.
we'll probably be here when we're 60 years old, being like, you know, my ultimate goal is to own a house.
Wait, no, let's not. No, let's not put that in the
Well,
atmosphere.
and here's the thing. So we've had opportunities to buy a house. Like my credit is good enough. I make enough money that I can afford a house of my own. It's just I haven't found that house yet that I really like. So I'm not.
that's a big decision.
It's a big decision, but I'm not going to be like I don't want to settle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
making a 30-year commitment.
yeah, it's when I buy a house, like that's my future. I don't want to be like, okay, I'm gonna buy this in the next 5 years, I'm gonna buy another one. No, like this is the one that I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It
Anyways,
is what it is.
so we're moving to Dallas,
Dallas.
and I like it.
Big
I like it.
D.
So far, I like it quite a bit
Where
better.
in Dallas?
getting
Like
dick down in
basically
Dallas,
near the pickle.
railed out.
Oh,
and
right.
raw.
You said
From
that.
the pickle.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But I
Pickle.
like it a lot better right now because of the traffic. Yeah. The traffic in Belmont has gotten god awful
Can tickle my pickle.
over the past
Yeah.
year. What is wrong with him? But for me, this is different because I'm moving into his space. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
weird.
his house. It's all of his things. I'm moving into his space that he's been in for 5 years.
My
It's not that I
space,
feel like
man.
an intruder or a guest or anything like that. It's his space, and he's having to rearrange things to suit what my needs. And I honestly felt horrible this
rearranged.
weekend. I cannot. I felt terrible this weekend because he had his whole room set up with his antiques. And, you know, my son needs somewhere to sleep when he comes to visit and everything. So we put his bed in there, and he had to take a lot of his stuff out. And I was actually almost in tears because I felt so bad for him to take his stuff out because of what I needed to be able to live there. It's a little different because everywhere I've moved, it's been my space. I've gone in and I've decorated it and I've made it my space.
I think my space went out in like what 99
I cannot.
or something like that.
And now I'm going into his, which is already set up, and I'm just coming in and putting my clothes there and some furniture. So it's a different process. Like I said, I don't feel like a guest or an intruder or anything like that. It's different for me to adjust to that.
Yeah. And you're also moving, and it's a different space.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
We're probably going to get snowed in this week, or iced in this
Yeah.
weekend. Not really
how
getting
you feel about
snowed.
that?
Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever.
I don't. The snow to me now is like more of an inconvenience than.
But it's not really going to be snow.
Yeah, it's just be ice.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I don't want to
Bad.
lose power. I don't want to be cold. I'm too cold.
Where were you in
2002.
2002?
Mooresville.
So you were in the area.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember the big ice storm that we
Yeah.
had?
You know, my mom and I lived in some apartments, and I remember waking up that morning and I opened my window because I could see that it snowed. So I opened my window to where it was just the screen, and I could hear we had a bunch of woods behind us.
Yes,
I could hear
yeah.
trees just
Right,
falling
right.
over.
Yep,
It
so-
was the creepiest noise I
So,
ever heard.
Michelle wasn't around in this area, but and
I
I've
was
been
in Virginia.
telling
We got a snowstorm.
I've been telling
Or
her
ice
like
storm.
for us it's huge.
Yeah.
Like if you remember that night that it happened, like it was a huge thing. I was 17 when that happened, and I was still living at home with my dad. And I remember going out. This was probably, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock that night, and it was raining. And I was like, "How in the hell is it raining?" Like it was freezing, like as cold as it was in the mornings when you go outside. And I was like, "How is it raining?" Like it was literally just pouring rain. I was like, "This is bullshit." You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for snow. I'm ready to go sledding. Like, and it's fucking raining. And I went to sleep and woke up at like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I remember looking out the window and there was no light. There was nothing. The street light was off. There was nothing. I was like, what the fuck? So I went outside, and as soon as I opened the door, it was like a winter wonderland. Like everything was froze.
It was crazy.
So I walked
That's
outside.
not a winter wonderland. That's
holding
an
onto
ice
the
pack.
step like it was slick.
Yeah.
And all you could hear was like in the distance, and it was
Yeah.
all these trees falling, and I was like, holy shit.
That was
This
the
is
craziest
fucking-
thing. That's the
it
one thing
was
I'll never
crazy.
forget is hearing the trees fall.
The tree, that was like an eerie, just,
It was
you
weird.
know, this weird sound. And I remember looking up and seeing the power line coming over to the house, and it was literally like this.
Yeah.
And it was like icicles hanging off, and I'm like, this is going to be bad.
We had an ice
This
storm.
is
'cause
crazy.
I lived in Virginia during that, and we did have an ice storm, but I don't remember a lot of it. I was only like, what, 12?
See,
So-
here's the thing with North Carolina, especially our area in North Carolina. The problem is we live in the jet stream, okay? So anything that comes across, the temperature is always that perfect temperature for it to rain. That's why we don't get snow, is because it's always just warm enough to where it's like cold as shit, but it's going to rain.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get the snow. So it was a perfect recipe. It's the same thing as coming through this weekend. It came up out of the south. It was rain. However, when it was coming up, it's dipping down the Arctic air, and it's going to mix with that, and it's going to turn it cold. It's going to rain because that air coming up is warm, but that air coming down is cold as shit. So it's going to rain, and you're going to be like, what the hell? But it's going to just freeze.
Listen, I just don't do cold. I don't do cold. I don't like the
I don't
cold.
like the
I don't
cold
want
either.
to be cold. I want to be bundled up. And if we get stuck in the house, we get stuck in the house. I don't really give a shit. I just don't want to lose power or heat while I'm in said house.
That's the problem.
That's where I'm scared.
It's losing power.
So
Ben
go
said
Oh.
it's going to be negative 17 in Michigan this weekend.
fuck
I
Michigan.
saw that.
I don't want no part
I
of
saw
that.
that.
People don't know how to drive here in that. People don't know how to drive here in dry, sunny weather.
That's true. That is very true.
Do you have a significant amount of 17-year-old emancipated? What?
We're too dumb for that one.
No, emancipated.
Embrace the sleeping bag cocoon.
I probably will. I'll be all kind of cuddled.
I sleep with the window open all winter. My bedroom window.
We have a fireplace in the bedroom that brings heat out, but we also run a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have
I got
a
the
fan.
ceiling fan, and I have a fan on the ground, and I have the window open. That's how I sleep
Yeah, I
at
don't.
night.
No window open. No, thank you. Drifting season. No, please don't. Please.
Yeah, but the thing is like it depends on your air type. So if you have gas air, obviously it's going to get hotter. So sleeping with the window open and you have gas air, heat, whatever, it's okay. But like with mine, I have a heat pump. So every crucial amount of heat that comes out of it, you have to conserve it. If you don't, like, you're
Oh, is it
screwed.
oil?
No,
or whatever?
So heat pump is basically it reverses the flow of the Freon or however it works, and it turns it into heat. However, my heat doesn't. My secondary heat, which what they call the auxiliary heat, doesn't work, which blows across the coils. So when it goes into defrost mode, it actually is blowing out, it's circulating cold air. That's why I have to have so many heaters in my house.
Yeah, there's a heater.
Yeah,
We have a heater in
But
every room.
with the heat pump, you can stick your hand at the vent at the register, and it's not hot. Like it's room temperature. So every little bit of heat from a heat pump is like you can't lose it. You have to have it at all times. I mean, am I not right?
You are right. I just need to be warm, and he knows that.
Yeah. Not that I'm saying that my house is cold as shit. I'm just saying like you have to keep the heat going.
Yeah.
Like,
And now that we all know what it's like to sleep at Jeff's.
Right? Are you prepping for the apocalypse in any way?
Apocalypto.
I haven't-
Because right now people are out buying generators, propane tanks, filling up
Are
their
they?
tank. Like, I need gas just because I need gas.
Yeah, I
but
do
all these
too.
people are just at the gas station. Like, we pulled into the gas station on the way over here, and I was like, why are all the... Oh, yeah.
I
they're
mean, I
freaking
guess if I
out.
can't, I can't go anywhere in my car anyway in the snow, so
Why are we buying bread and milk?
I don't know.
We're making French
That's
toast. Like, we're
I've never
legitimately
understood that.
making
That's-
French toast.
That's a thing that people used to do back in the day, and they keep saying bread and milk. Now, granted, if the power goes out, you can literally stick your bread or your milk out in the snow, like it's going to stay cold. That's fine.
Throw all your refrigerated...
But I've never understood the bread part. Like, what are you going to do? Literally eat bread?
make
That's
French
it?
toast.
Like, you got to have at least meat on it, or you know what I mean? Like,
Peanut
you got to
butter?
have something
Yeah,
on
some
it.
peanut butter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me, I buy like Vienna sausages, like
It was
potted meat.
it was
like,
toilet paper during COVID.
Yes, I don't know why. And you know,
right?
one time
Right.
Not one person had the runs
I-
from COVID.
I went into
You
the
know?
store
Yeah, it didn't come
just
out
to
that
get,
in.
because I did need toilet paper.
Yeah.
And I actually looked like one of those crazy people, but the store was always out of toilet paper. And it wasn't because I needed it all. It's because other people I knew needed toilet paper.
Well,
so while I was there and they had it, I was like, hey, they got toilet paper.
So you know what the toilet paper, how that came about, right?
no. You know all the things today.
Yeah. So of course, the COVID never had anything to do with that end of it. The toilet paper came from because people didn't work. Nobody went to work, so they were literally working from home, staying at home. So obviously, what happens when you stay at home all the time?
Usually
You
more
have to
toilet
take
paper,
a shit,
but I think
right?
we took it to the. I think we took it to an extreme.
I feel like the toilet paper industry was what'd they call it?
Well, they created a scare,
Like
just like everything else.
jobs that were necessary could still go to work.
Oh, essential workers.
Essential. I would say toilet paper is essential.
I don't think any of us stopped working.
I was.
did you?
I
No.
was an essential
I didn't
worker.
either.
I
Yeah.
couldn't not work.
we
Dogs
So
actually
they make this whole thing and everybody's actually an essential worker.
Dogs and cats were still coming into the shelter.
yeah. I mean,
That's a good question. Anybody not be able to work?
There are people that worked from home. There
Yeah,
are.
but everybody still got to
Everybody
work.
still worked.
and guess what?
Mostly.
Everybody wrecked every day, so they still
To
came
what?
in to my work.
Yeah, he still had people coming into the body shop.
I,
and people
I
were still driving.
never stopped.
But
ever.
I will say, people in the restaurant and bar industry were heavily affected.
Oh,
Those
that's
were
true,
your
yeah.
people that
They
you had
were
to worry
affected because of how
because the government shut
government
everything down.
made you mandated this and that,
Yeah.
the distance, whatever.
So
You know what I mean.
those
That's
are
exactly
your people,
what happened, Jeff.
Your tattoo shop, your tattoo shops, your
Yeah.
bars, your restaurants,
Yeah.
your
God's
anywhere-
sakes, you had people walk around with sticks. Oh, you're not 6 feet from me.
anywhere fun or anything like that that was just unnecessary. Was
But yet, I'm
shut
gonna wear
down.
this plastic shield over my face.
I never wore the shield. We were told that we were
A
told we had
shield.
to wear masks. I
Yeah.
never-
Like, you know what I'm
never
talking
wore a
about? Like a
mask.
grinding shield.
Yeah.
Yes, they had to wear. The
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty. I never wore a mask. I didn't. I wore it at the doctor just because it was my doctor, and which it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, the mask doesn't really do anything.
Should the toilet paper industry exist? Yes. Should it just get replaced with No. I'm gonna need toilet paper to exist.
I
because
would.
as a woman.
I think bidets should be a normal thing.
No, as a woman,
You don't like bidets?
you got to stay dry. As a woman, you got to stay dry. So unless you're wiping a towel down there after you use that bidet, you got to remember we have to wipe every time we go to the bathroom.
Do you wipe front to back or back
We
to
can't shake front to back, bro. You don't want an infection.
front? That's what I said. Do you wipe front to back or
don't know
back
why.
to front?
But girls,
You don't want that
you
dookie puss.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
That's why girls that wear
Puss a
bathing
duke.
suits, wet bathing suits too long, stuff like that, they get all kinds of. No, girls got to be dry.
Well, I'm
Jenna,
sure
if you're
they've-
still here, you understand what I'm saying.
I'm sure they perfected bidets, however you say it.
Bidet. No, how
Bidet.
are they coming in with an air dryer afterwards?
They're not going to design something.
I've always
that's not
wondered
good for
about
a
the
woman.
wetness too,
You got to be dry.
because I don't want a wet butthole.
So does this thing spray at your ass?
Yes,
Yes, it rinses.
I've never been in one,
A
so I
bidet,
have no idea.
You
I
don't
never
get in
have
it. You
either,
just
but-
sit on it.
I've watched videos.
So
It-
why would they design something that could potentially be harmful for women?
I mean, I imagine there's something where, but women have to stay dry. Yes, Jenna just said, got to keep it dry. Got to keep it dry. That's why it's better for women to sleep naked at night because they got to air it out.
Well, of course, yeah, I know that.
There's all the things.
I've read that.
You want to clog the pipe.
You gotta take care of your girl.
Yep.
All right.
Taking care.
What a random
Hey,
off the wall episode.
that's what we're here for. Reckless banter.
Going off the rail.
Yeah, I've never used a bidet, but I think they should be a normal thing.
Bidet.
Or I think wet wipes in public bathrooms should be a normal thing.
I think lights in a toilet should be a normal thing.
Lights in a toilet?
Yeah, you put
Why?
a light on it. Why do you got to turn on the bathroom light if there's a light on the toilet?
I don't.
You can just see the bowl.
I get it, but
What about heated seats?
Okay. Well, speaking of that,
Normal.
speaking of the heated seat, I think a good thing to have in public restrooms is a seat that gets really fucking hot to burn the fucking germs off, and then it cools off. Right?
Yes, girls have to
When
hover.
you get
We
done,
hover.
when you get done,
that was actually funny.
it literally just like it gets fucking
It, like,
blood
catches on
red,
fire.
burns all the goddamn germs off.
What's
and then all of a
the
sudden-
what's the
Fire.
stove top that you can touch when it's hot and it doesn't burn you or whatever?
No idea.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Never heard of that?
No.
Come
I
on.
ain't been that fucked up yet.
No. Maybe I am making it up. I don't know.
I didn't know there was a stove. You could, I mean, if the
Somebody
stove is hot, a stove
that's,
is hot.
That's a thing. I feel like there's some kind of stove out there.
The base of the stove, yes, hover. Always hover.
Hover
Hoverboard.
around.
It's a hoverboard.
It's not even that it's cold. Public bathrooms is nasty.
And Jeff has got to go pee.
Just have to bleach spray every bathroom stall. Well, that's why they make those cover things, but then they stick to you.
I've never used one of those.
Oh, I have.
Oh man.
Even though I hover, I was like, that bathroom was like, it was. See, I don't use porta johns. No,
I only use them to pee. I don't.
I
Of
don't
course,
use
he
a
didn't shut
porta
the
john.
door. Hey, Bentley.
Why would he do what he's supposed to do?
I only pee in porta johns.
Yeah, I'm not.
I would like
If
you know
I
how
have no
Spotify
choice-
you know how Spotify does the rap thing with your stats from
Yeah.
all year. I'd like to see my stats, like how many shits I've taken, how many public restrooms I've used, how many wipes I'd had for the whole year.
So you need a asshole tracker.
I bet you my wipes are 3 times the amount of poops I've taken.
Okay. I would hope you don't just wipe once and call it a day.
Maybe 5 times.
Most people.
Probably
I'm
more
also
than that.
wondering how come when we're babies we use wet wipes, and then when you get older they hand
See,
you
I
the dry
just-
ass toilet paper.
I just said that wet wipes should be in every bathroom.
but if you flush them, they clog up your pipes. You can't flush them, even when they're flushable.
I know.
They're not
I've heard that
flushable.
too.
It's
I
just like
still
people
flush the flushable
that like
ones.
have flushable cat litter. That's not a thing. That's not. No.
Well, cat litter soaks up water, so it's
Well, they made flushable cat litter for a
Nice.
while. Jenna said, "I'd rather squat in the woods than use a porta potty." Yes. Think Rain was
Induction
thinking of
stovetops.
induction stovetops. Okay. No, but we've had a lot of bathroom talk this evening.
Yeah.
Way more than we ever expected.
How many public bathrooms you think you've used in your life?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
A lot.
Have you ever like had to go so bad? I'm talking about like you're squeezing your butt cheeks. Like you had to fucking go. And you literally didn't put any paper down. Like you just fucking.
You put paper down?
Either you hovered.
Do you put paper on the toilet?
Oh yeah.
Do you really?
Like if they don't have the paper, I put napkin or.
Do you really?
Tissue paper.
You take all that time
Toilet paper?
to lay that out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wipe the seat and then I just sit on it.
No. No.
I mean, if it's a dirty seat, I won't go for it. But if it's, like a couple spots here and there, I'll wipe the toilet seat and I'll sit on it.
No. I've had to go
I don't
so bad to where I
Touch
didn't.
the toilet seat.
I've had to go so bad where I literally hovered. I mean, like, just like
It sucks to hover, don't
it
it?
fucking sucks.
It
Yeah,
fucking
it fucking
sucks.
sucks. But, however, speaking of that, did you know urine is actually really clean because it's got ammonia in it?
It's
So
only
even if
clean-
people pissed all over the seat,
It's only clean right when it comes out.
It's sterile when
Right,
it first comes
exactly,
out, but
yeah.
once it starts sitting, it's not
it's,
good.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, so there's that.
Damn, hell of a conversation.
Yeah, well,
So I can't remember what it's on. Hold on a second. I bet I lost it.
probably.
Damn, I did. I closed it. Why'd I do that? Okay, well, so you ever heard of a period scoop?
I've heard of it.
I don't-
I don't know what it is, but I've heard of it.
You've really heard of that, Jeff?
I have. Period scoop.
It's
Listen to this. Listen
yep.
to this TikTok.
okay.
You can scoop your period out, and the
No.
gynecologist telling you that you can't are wrong. I'm Samaj, the owner of Scoops by Samaj, located in Atlanta. I am a licensed period scoop tech, and we offer
not a
walk-in
thing.
services. When you arrive for your appointment, you'll be served hookah, wings, and daiquiris in our waiting room. You'll then be escorted to
that's
the back
not
where
real,
you'll
right?
lay down, bust it open for about 5 minutes, and then be on your way. We offer a complimentary heating pad.
That's not real. That's not real.
Number one.
I fell for that.
Not real.
If
Well,
My-
actually, when I heard the wings and the wine or
Margaritas
whatever,
and shit?
yeah, like I was like, oh, wait.
Listen, if your OBGYN says absolutely not, absolutely not.
Have you ever heard of that? Period scooping?
Did you send me that or did I see it on TikTok? I don't remember. You send me weird shit. I don't even watch some of it.
So what is the
They go in there and they're scooping the uterine lining that you're losing
Okay.
during your period.
So if anybody knows anything about how periods work, that's not going to work.
Tell us, Jeff, how do periods
I'm
work?
telling you, I watched a video on it and it made
Oh,
me
God, you
better.
watch the video.
I'm telling you.
Bigger
I watched a
That
video
shit
about it.
does not work.
much bigger expert than I am.
The first, well, wait a minute. Listen, the first day's the worst day. Okay,
Yeah.
and then it gets a little bit better after that. But the first day's the worst day,
Yeah.
and it's all about.
The first day is the worst.
I don't want to get into details. You know what I mean?
But again, she just said if anybody takes her advice and goes and books her for an actual appointment and that's a real place, she should be shut down by the health department.
Doesn't matter.
Number one, that's not safe. You don't go in there and just like scoop out somebody's uterine lining.
How you gonna sue somebody
Like,
that has $5?
It's a very it's a delicate organ. So not only first of all, let me just have this moment. She's going in there and scooping out uterine lining is what she's
You don't know
supposedly-
about periods, okay?
supposedly doing. And if you do that, you can permanently damage somebody. Say this 19-year-old sees that TikTok and goes and gets this done. She may never be able to have
Can you
kids
actually
again.
get that done, though? Like, is it a
No,
real thing?
it's not a real thing.
So
She's just
why are you
somebody
worried about a
selling it.
19-year-old getting
Because
it?
if she's a legit person doing that, she should be shut down by the health department.
I would
'Cause
hope
that's
so
not
after
safe.
The
that
shit-
video.
the
That's
shit-
got to be fake. She's offering wings and freaking
That's like
Yeah,
going
margaritas
into
like
the
that
wall.
shit. It's fake.
That's like going into
Now
the
you're getting
bathroom
worked up about
at
it.
Walmart and getting a tattoo.
The shit that comes out of you is your uterine walls, this and
Yeah.
that's what's coming out, and you can't scrape it away and be like, you're all done now.
And you gotta go get it once a
don't
month.
Fucking happen.
You
all
gotta
right?
you gotta go get it once a month.
How do
know?
you feel about male OBGYNs?
That's not a thing.
What do you do?
What do you mean it's not a thing?
You mean like male? Like I had a guy deliver my kid.
Well, I'm just saying. I saw something earlier today, like women, like, or it was actually this woman who was like disgusted by men who are OBGYNs. So I was wondering how
some women don't want that.
I was wondering how you felt about it.
It's a doctor. He went to the same schooling as a woman. Just because he doesn't have a period or can get pregnant himself doesn't mean he knows any less. He went through the same schooling, same training, same everything. Actually,
Michelle would prefer that.
My doctor that, like I said, the doctor that birthed my son was a male. And then my fertility doctor that I went to was a male. And he did my second surgery where I had my second tube removed. And they were smart as shit. I trusted them every step of the way. And then, I mean, I had female OBGYNs too, but there were actually more females that I was uncomfortable with because of their bedside manners than there were males. The males had better bedside manner.
What's that? What do you mean?
Like they were more personable to talk to. They listened a little bit better. They, just more calming when I was going through certain things. And for some reason, they were better at the bedside manner than a female was.
I think that, like, same thing with cops. Like, a female cop on a female crime breaker, or whatever you call it, a burglar, is going to be a lot meaner than a male.
Well, I mean, there are women that only want women OBGYNs. And I get it. I mean, they all up in you. I get it. But these men are not OBGYNs because they like the appeal of the vagina. They see vaginas nobody wants to see in their lives.
Before you say what you're going to say, I was going to ask, is your OBGYN a male?
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you. I mean, if you had...
Yes, mine is.
So you're going... So we all know at the age of, is it 45, 50, whatever?
Oh, yeah.
You got to
40.
go for your prostate check. Would you want a male or a female? How would you feel more comfortable? You look at it like this: a male knows what he's feeling for, in your mind, okay. But then again, you're like, a female, like sticking her hands.
I don't think as men we're born knowing where to find the G spot or the
G spot. No, they weren't.
What is it?
Okay, that got really reckless really fast. really fast. The G spot. Where's your other hand, Doc?
And the clip of the week will be.
What am I trying to think of? The what's the thing in your butthole? The prostate.
The prostate. Or the G spot. Mm-hmm.
You guys actually do have one, and that is
It's the
where
prostate.
It is.
But I was saying, I don't think men are born knowing, like, this is where the G spot. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. One finger or two. Doc, I got a little aroused there.
And this conversation
How's my prostate
went
now?
I just
sideways.
messed up the same sentence twice.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Anyways, I am.
So how about them bears?
Ghost Bird said not trusting the female doc to do the pit crew special doing the checkup.
The pickers.
I worked at an animal shelter, so I've experienced that part of things, and that's not fun.
What's the saddest moment from working at the animal shelter that you had?
Okay.
I know you got a good one.
I
Now we're
do.
getting
I
fucking
do.
serious.
It was really sad. So I went on my first animal cruelty investigation confiscation. So we were there to take all of the animals.
Oh.
They had been under cruelty investigation for years. And we all know Great Danes are my breed. I love me a Great Dane. I would love to have a Great Dane for the rest of my life, especially Briggs, but I know that won't happen. Anyways, so we get there and we see, dogs all over the place, chickens, there's goats, there's all kinds of animals, and we're taking all of them. Dogs, skin and bones, spine, ribs, everything showing. But I was back in the little corral where all the chickens and stuff were, and we were catching chickens. And I went around the corner, and there was a huge blue merle Great Dane, dead, skin and bones, been there dead for so long that the chickens had pecked his eyeballs out.
Oh my God.
And then I tried to put it out of my mind. My friend came over, gave me a hug, and was like, okay, come over here. You don't need to be there. And then I'm getting the farm animals rounded up, and one of the goats ran into this little house that they had. And I went in, I could crawl, I could fit into the little door. So I went in there, and there was a dead kid, not a child, a kid, a baby goat in the back of the little house that the goat had went in, and it just completely killed me.
Was his name Billy?
I walked out. I had to walk away. I had to go cry. And then I remembered, like, we're helping. Like, it's too late for these two. We were too late for these two, but we're going to help the rest of these. And so we got we took a ton of animals. We even took a pig. We had to, like, grab the pig and pick it up and everything. Like, it was a lot. But we kept a lot of the animals at the shelter for a long time to get weight on them and stuff, up to a healthy weight to be adopted out. And then being with all the Great Danes that were just skin and bones, like they were supposed to be 120 pounds and they were 50, it was excruciating for me. It was terrible. Some of the animal cruelty cases that we got were people that had a ton of little dogs, and they actually were fed and good weights, and they were just matted and gross, and they had too many, and they just, you can't keep up with all that, and they just got in over their heads. And then you've had people that come in there and try to say they're animal rescues and dog breeders and shit, which were these people. And you go out there and you find a Great Dane down on their property and a goat dead on their property, and they weren't even their goats. They were somebody else's goats that they were watching.
God.
Yeah, I had to really keep it together on that one.
That was a bad situation.
I can't stand you.
When you said kid, I was like, what?
No, that they did have kids, and they lived in a disgusting house. But what's crazy? The craziest part of all of it, all these animals were starving. There were huge bags of dog food in their storage building. Huge bags
Just
of dog
stacked
food.
up? Like, why didn't they?
Because they're fucking lazy. All they wanted was the money from the Great Dane puppies. All they cared about is to act like they were something special and get attention. Pieces of shit is what they were.
I can't stand to see an animal suffer. Like, I don't care what animal it is.
I think that's why I miss the shelter so much. I do, I miss the people that I worked with, but I miss making that difference and standing up for what I could and doing what I could to help the ones that were given up on or, neglected, or like those animals don't have a voice. We have to be that voice for them. And that's what I was at the shelter. I was helping them in my own way. And I miss it. I miss it every day. I struggle with it.
I had a hawk start chasing my drone one time, and he came in to claw me or whatever.
Talon.
He was going to attack you.
Yeah, and one of the blades hit his leg or whatever. I felt so bad.
Did you call animal control?
No, he was flying
Okay.
fine after that.
Okay,
It was
as long
just
as-
his foot. Pretty sure it was his foot.
That's what he
Well-
picks up his food with, but that's fine.
Well, anyways, but yeah, I felt really bad. I was trying to get away from him, and he wouldn't get away from me.
Nah.
I used to love when we had birds come into the shelter. I loved it because our director, when I first started working there, and then we got a new director. Our assistant director turned into our director, but he was a bird guy. That's what he does. Is birds. And so every time we get a bird, I learned so much about that bird. We get hawks. Owls. I got to hold several owls. Peacocks are disgusting. Yeah, we get peacocks.
Why are they disgusting?
Ugh.
They
Because
poop everywhere?
they're just gross. They can't be like, they're just gross. We had a chicken that got eaten by an owl. But he was an asshole. He kind of deserved it. He He's an asshole. And then we have geese are mean as shit.
I've heard they are.
Geese are mean. Ducks are sweet. Geese are mean as shit. The craziest animal we had there though was a camel.
A camel?
No, a llama.
How do you mix those up?
No, because there was a thing with that. But no, we had llamas, we had donkeys, and they all got loose one day in the parking lot.
How do you mix up a camel and a llama and a donkey?
There was a camel at one point, but I could be wrong.
That's where you got me. One time we had a giraffe. I mean, a dog.
Totally different. No, I swear there was, but I maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember that one. But anyways, that was a cruelty case that was confiscated. That was a bunch of farm animals.
Wow. That sounds like a horrible job.
I loved it.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. But it sounds like an awful, job.
There's bads and there's goods. When you see that dog getting a new home, or
yeah, true.
And it's a good home.
That was Chloe. I gave her a home.
And Bentley.
Yeah, Bentley. Oh yeah. I didn't get him from the pound, so I don't really count him.
You took him from the person that he would have ended up at the pound from.
That's true.
Bent.
Oh, Bent.
Braga was from I don't like calling it the pound, the animal shelter. He came in and I picked him up and he wrapped his little paws around my neck and I was like, oh shit, you're coming home with me.
Was he a baby when you got him?
Yeah, he was 11 weeks old.
How big was he?
35 pounds.
Like.
Yeah.
I had to hold him not like a baby, but maybe like a 9-month, 10-month-old baby.
Like a baby
I had
deer?
him like this and he wrapped his paws around my neck and I have pictures.
It was love at first sight.
Yes.
Now he's 130 pounds.
And I love him even more.
He's a big guy.
He's a pain in my ass,
He's
but
a
I
big
love
boy.
him.
He about drugged me down the damn.
I'd have died. I would have just.
It's a big one.
I wouldn't have been able to breathe. I'd have laughed so damn hard.
If it honestly freaked me out for a second, like for a split second, I had a little fear.
We went to. Okay, so there's a place in Belmont. Since we're in Belmont, we got to talk about Belmont. You got to go check out. No, you got to be ready to spend some money. We got to go check out that new New York butcher shop.
Oh yeah,
in Belmont. We went there this weekend.
I've been wanting to go there.
And we got a steak to take home and grill. We went in, we picked out a steak. Of course, we got the cheapest one they had, which was still $35 a pound. But it is the best steak. It is thick. It is.
How much was it?
$45. But it was enough for me and him to split.
Like how many ounces?
It was a pound and a quarter.
Oh wow, that's a big steak.
Yeah, and it was so good. It was tender. It was. It was a ribeye is what we got, and they have when we got the choice ribeye. They also have their premium ribeye or whatever. And it's that filet, I think, was $64 a pound. But not only do they have steak, they have seafood and chicken and stuff too. And they also have pre-made sides.
There's a place in Shelby where you can get, well, maybe they're a little more expensive now, but they were $5.99 fillets, bacon wrapped fillets in Shelby. And they were these little fillets, but they were so good. They were the most tender thing ever.
I like bacon, but I don't like bacon wrapped things.
I
don't want the bacon flavor in all my things.
I like bacon, but I don't like bacon like most people talk about bacon.
People want bacon wrapped asparagus and bacon. I don't want all that.
Bacon wrapped Oreos.
If you ever have excuse me, a shrimp shish kebab that's bacon wrapped. Oh my God, that is amazing.
Orr's Market, yeah, that's what it's called.
Orr's Market. Never.
There's another butcher shop in Lincolnton, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I want to try this place salmon.
Salmon.
That's what I call it, salmon.
Do you really call it salmon?
It has an L in it. Salmon.
I mean, it does, but
that's the natural food of the human body. Salmon. No, that is what we actually evolved on is salmon.
Salmon.
It has a fucking L in it. It's salmon.
Michelle, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube,
Marketplace,
Instagram,
wherever you want to
TikTok,
Craigslist,
and Spotify.
That was fun. funny as hell.
Okay.
Craigslist.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube.
MySpace.
You can find us on any of your social media platforms. We are live every Wednesday or Thursday, but the new episode will drop on Sunday. If you're not here for the live, you'll have to wait till Sunday.
We post a Craigslist ad. Struggling podcast looking for listeners.
Casting call.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Just apply.
That's all. That was fun.
All walks of life welcome.
Right. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry it sucked. No, it didn't suck.
It didn't.
We had a lot of fun. It was a great time. It's been real. It's been really reckless. And thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Reckless Banter. We are out.